Hey you guys, welcome back. So today for dinner is a stuffed chicken breast. I'm gonna make this the way some people say they've had at a fancy restaurant, but I've never had it. I just heard that it tastes the same, you guys. So make sure you stick around if you wanna see how I get this together really easy. And also I'm gonna tell you about a couple of ways that you can switch up this recipe. It's super simple. Okay, you guys, so first we're going to need our chicken breasts, and here they are. I got these from the farmer's market, and some of the other ingredients that we're going to use, and I'll talk about those in the video. If you want to see how I shop for my food so I don't have to buy meat throughout the week, make sure you check out that video. I'll link it in the comments and description, you guys. So let's start off with some cream cheese. I just got that at room temperature, or put it in the microwave if you don't have long, you guys. Take one of these ranch packets that you get from the store, the Hidden Valley Ranch. Put in some salt, some pepper, you guys, and some Tony Chachere's. You can put whatever you want to put in here, you guys, and some cheeses. I like to use Pecorino Romano. I also like to use Parmesan cheese, and of course you got to have some sharp cheddar, you guys. So put those in, and whatever else you like, you guys. So some onion powder, some garlic powder. You can also use some fresh seasonings. I have ground thyme and fresh thyme leaves, you guys. The thyme really does give this a nice little touch, so go in with that if you have it. And I also had some dried chives that gave it a little bit of an onion kick, and some garlic. Now you can just stick to the garlic powder if you want, but fresh garlic always gives your dishes a nice little touch, you guys. And so I had some on hand today, and I'm going to be using that. And with the fresh thyme, you just slide it right off of the branch and put it on in there. I'm actually going to put some fresh thyme inside, and then on the outside I'm going to sprinkle some of the dried thyme. But you can use either or, both on the inside or the outside, or whatever you want to do, you guys. This is all your dish. Okay, I'm going to go in with 1 egg. I used to make this without the egg, but the egg really does help to keep this cream cheese together, you guys. Without the egg, it seems to run and get all over the place a little bit more. So the egg will help it to firm up and stay inside of your breast. And once that's in, just go ahead and mix it up. Okay, so now it's time for the fun part. I have my chicken breasts, and they come already as kind of 2 whole breasts together with that butterfly look, you guys. So I'm going to separate these into individual breast pieces and trim off some of the fat. And so what I like to do is go inside of the fat part. So I like to feel it out and make sure that I don't have any flat pieces so that I don't cut through. My knife is good and sharp. I just sharpened it, and I just create a Y shape inside of the chicken breast, you guys. And I'll show that to you again. So I'm just going to kind of cut down, not too deep. You're just going to cut a little shallow cut in the beginning, and then you create those tails on the side, and you can go as far as you want to create that pocket. I like to err on the side of caution, so I'm not risking cutting through my breast, you guys, but that's basically what you want. Now you can take a chance and go a little bit longer or deeper if you want. It's up to you. I do usually take one and kind of take a chance with it, and that's usually the biggest one that my husband wants. But either way, this is how you do it, and this is how you create that nice little pocket, you guys. And after this, we're just going to stuff these puppies, or should I say chickens. First, I'm going to flip them over and give them a nice seasoning before I stuff them, you guys. And I like to do this with Tony Chachere's. You can do it with whatever you want to do it. And I like to make sure that the inside of the slits are seasoned as well. And I do have some tenderloins that I cut off, you guys. And so I'm going to make a separate pan for those because I felt like my pan was getting too crowded. You can also put this onto a baking rack, which will catch some of that liquid coming off these breasts if you don't want a super wet taste, if you want more of a drier bird. A lot of people don't like that extra moisture around their chicken, especially breast, you guys. But chicken breasts are usually pretty lean, but we are adding some fat with these cheeses and the cream cheese. So there, I'm just going to make my tenderloins into a separate pan. I have tried this with some cubed pork steaks that I got from Kroger one time, and that was really good. I just rolled them up, you guys. And I've also put some sun-dried tomatoes in here, or you can make the chicken breast into shreds. You can cook them first, make them into shreds, and then do this like a cracked casserole. Some people call it cracked chicken, but you can do rice, whatever you want at the bottom of the pan. I've done this all kinds of ways. Here, I'm just going to wrap some bacon around and put in some toothpicks to keep the bacon in place. You can even use 2 pieces of bacon if you like. Today, I'm only using 1. And this is pretty much it. Sprinkle it with some black pepper, and there you have it. 415 to 425 for about 30 to 45 minutes until it's done, you guys. And when it comes out, it looks like this. It was so good. Make sure you share this with a friend who needs dinner ideas, you guys. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, mwah.